is for the 2008 Microeconomics Free Response question. Screencast. So for number 1, Callahan's Orchard grows apples and operates in a constant cost, perfectly competitive apple industry. Callahan's Orchard is currently in long-run equilibrium. For A is the drawing graphs portion. So here is the apple industry with price on the y-axis and quantity on the x-axis. There's supply and then there's demand, and since they're at equilibrium, the price is where supply and demand cross. Label that PM, and quantity goes down from that meeting point to QM. There. And for Callahan, here, the price is, since they're a perfectly competitive apple orchard, the price is determined by the industry since they're price takers. So over here in a straight line, and that's the price for Callahan, which is also marginal revenue. And then there's marginal cost and ATC tangent to where MR equals MC at its minimum point. So the price here is PF, and quantities where MC equals MR going down, QF. Like the industry, the y-axis is price, and the x-axis is quantity. So for B, now assume that government provides farm support to apple growers by granting an annual lump sum subsidy to all apple growers. Indicate the effect the subsidy would have on each of the following in the short run. So a lump sum is different from a normal subsidy in that a lump sum subsidy is a set amount, a block of subsidy, and so that doesn't affect the marginal values of anything. It only changes the ATC and average fixed cost. So the ATC visually would go down, and this doesn't change Callahan's quantity of output at all because quantity of output is determined by where MR equals MC, and ATC does not play a part in that, and so the quantity here does not change. Callahan's profit, however, does change because the point and price he's operating at is where it was before, but it costs less to do that same amount. So from where the new ATC meets, this area is the profit for Callahan. In the short run, the number of firms in the industry is not going to change because it's a short run, and number of firms in the industry only does anything in long run equilibrium, long run problems. Then for C, indicate how each of the following will change in the long run as a result of the lump sum subsidy. The number of firms in the industry in the long run will change because there's profit to be made, like Callahan did. So more people are going to want to join the industry for apples to get some of the money, and so more firms will enter, which will increase the supply of apples since there are more companies making them, producing them. So supply would increase, and because supply increases, the price would go down, which also affects Callahan. So price N for new, sure. As for industry output on industry here, it would increase because the supply increased. So Q new.